All right. Well, hey, everybody. Cleta the Cheetah here. It is May the 20th. This is 2024. This is our Boss Babe call. Y'all, we've been going live on YouTube since before 2017. Can y'all believe that? I go back and I'm like, man, I looked a little younger then. But anyway, thank goodness for some Mary Kay. I will tell you this, on my Facebook group this week, I posted this little thing about Mary Kay and how Mary Kay Ash used to say that if a woman will tell anything, if the woman will tell her age. And I said that when you ask a Mary Kay woman her age, and they tell it, that usually people just go, wow, because the skin looks so good of people that wear Mary Kay. And I'm not saying there's not other good companies around here, but what I am saying is that I asked my Mary Kay girlfriends and my customers to post their picture unfiltered with their age. And when I tell you, I had like 400 comments of most beautiful women. I mean, all ages, but ranges, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and even some 80s in there. And I'm like, wow. And they look so good. If you're on Facebook, my group is public, my actual page. You can go on there and share that post and at the top, I corrected it and I said, look at the comments of my beautiful friends. It is such a testimony about our products. And so I just challenge you to you don't have to, you can do your own even, you don't have to share mine, but if you want 300 or 400 people already on there, I mean, it's pretty awesome how everybody just put their picture on there and they're like, 61 and proud. And so anyway, we have a great product. So tonight I have two things that I want to do. One is on the Mary Kay National Area Call, there was our number one director in Mary Kay, has been number one, is in the Mary Kay National Area, is Jim Besker. And she does her business, I think, still almost 100% Facebook, in her Facebook group. And she's going to give 10 tips. So in a minute, get your pen out and you can write them. And even I have a Facebook group and I feel like I'm pretty decent at it. But honestly, I'm like, I could do that. Yep, that would be better. Oh, that's a good idea. And they're very simple and it's something you can put into practice immediately. So we're going to play that here in a minute. But I also, I'm just like gleaning off my smart Mary Kay friends today. I listened to a 1 hour and 7-minute training from Heather Daniel Kent, my friend. She's a $1 million director, a top director in Mary Kay. And she posted it. And then I looked and I thought, an hour? I thought, I don't have time for that. But you know how sometimes I just kept thinking, I should probably watch that, but I don't have time for that. But, and I think if I ever think that, I think it's probably what you really need to hear. Since you don't want to do it, you probably should do it. I know that sounds kind of opposite. So I sat and I listened to yesterday, 30 minutes of it. And then today, the other 30 minutes of it. So what's fresh on my mind is today's 30 minutes. Yesterday was so good as well. But anyway, I want to share something with you. And so one of the things she talked about is about your goals. And there's two people are motivated by two different ways. And I never heard it really put this way, but some people are motivated by this. So let's talk about goals that you could finish by June 30th. Okay, so we're on the stretch, you guys. We have this week, next week, and then June, and then it's done. Okay, so core to sales, core to sharing, princess core to sales, princess core to sharing, moving up on the career path to senior consultant, red jacket, team leader, elite team leader, DIQ, or a new sales director, senior director and above. Maybe it's to be a star consultant by June 15th. Or maybe you were a star last quarter and you were a sapphire, but you want to be a ruby, a higher star. Or maybe it's the gold medal that the Mary Kay's got the thing that they're giving a bracelet at seminar for anyone who gets a gold medal, which is 5 new people signed up in the month of May. Okay, so you think about, what could you be proud of? Like, I'm so proud that I did that. What could you be proud of? And of course, with directors, it could be Unit Club, it could be Trip, it could be Cadillac, and even consultants. It could be the Grand Achiever level. For directors, it could be that, or the Premier Club or Cadillac. So what is it by June 30th? Okay, so 2 different ways that you could be motivated. Number one, the one way is when you visualize what it will feel like for you when you achieve this goal, as if you have already done it. You know, what will you be wearing? Like if it's at seminar, what will you wear on stage? What will you wear at your awards night? What will your family say when you achieve it? What about your customers and your friends? And what about your Mary Kay sister consultants and your sales director? Like, what can you imagine how you're going to feel when you achieve that goal? And how amazing is that going to be? And you just kind of can close your eyes and you can just visualize yourself picking up. Maybe it's picking up the diamond ring at seminar on stage. Maybe it's getting that bumblebee pin that you've never gotten for the court of sharing. Maybe it's being the very first time getting to go to the reception at the Mary Kay National Area reception for being in the Princess Court and picking up your beautiful earrings there. Maybe it's going in that red jacket. And or maybe you did the 6 most important things and you're getting the red jacket free, where you've done 600 in April, May, and June, and you got 3 Great Start qualified team members, and you're going across stage and you're in the red jacket. You know, or maybe you've been in the red jacket class a while and you're like, I'm going to be a team leader or elite team leader by the time I get there, or I'm going to be in qualification at seminar or finished, and like you're starting May 1st and you're going to finish in 1 month. A lot of people do it, and you're going to seminar as a sales director. Okay. So think about it. And then think when you feel that, if that moves you like, okay, I'm going to do it. All right. Now that's one way. The second way, some people could think is negative. Okay. And you're motivated by one or the other usually. Okay. And this is visualize what you're going to feel like when you don't achieve it. When you see your friends going across the stage for something that you wanted to do, but you gave up. When Mary Kay's calling backstage, all that court of sharing, of sales, and you're still sitting in your seat. When your Mary Kay girlfriends are headed on the top director trip in their string bikinis, just kidding. And you're sitting at home doing laundry. Okay. So you know, some people would say that's a negative motivation, but here's the deal. It's just according to who you are and how it works. Some people that would shut them down, right? I mean, it would just shut them down. They don't even want to think about that. And that doesn't motivate them at all. Okay. But some people it does. Some people, when they think about not making it, they get mad. They draw a line in the sand and they're like, I'm doing it. And we say, get mad. They're motivated and determined, MAD. Okay. Some of you can feel the breeze on your face from the stage. And as you see yourself gliding across the stage in that beautiful dress, and you even start, you know, thinking about how proud your family would be. Okay. So you think about this, maybe put in the chat, which one would be number 1, visualizing the goal, or number 2, visualizing how you're going to feel when you don't make it. Okay. Just think about it. Okay. For me, I'm the number 2. I am the one that, like, I can't stand to think about me not making it when I set my goal on it, you know, especially if it's a big one, like a trip, and my girlfriends are going and I'm not, and I felt it before. I've missed a trip before. And I'm like, but actually they didn't go because it was 2020. Maybe that's why I didn't make it. I don't even know. I'm like, they're not going, you know, they're not going to get to go. And then 2021, I missed it. And guess what? They didn't go again. And I knew they weren't going. But 2022, they were going, and I was not going to not be on the boat, right? Or on the plane to get there. And that was to Scotland. And so I don't know. It's just different motivation. I want you to kind of think about it and think about which one motivates me. And then if you're sitting there and you're having to make yourself do something you don't want to do to get that goal, for example, make booking calls or start texting people about booking, and you're procrastinating, then you just think about whichever one. Think about winning or thinking about not winning. And whichever one moves you, that's the one you need to think about the most. This morning, I was doing this, I listened to that call, and I thought I had all these, where are they? I had all these sheets of these fabulous games where people gave me, you know, names and numbers. And I thought, I need to contact all those people. So I just sat down and I started text every single one of them. I mean, it was only about 20 of them on these sheets, but I'm like, before I did anything else, that's what I did. I was like, I made myself, because I started thinking about not making my goal. So I want you to think about it and see which one motivates you. Okay. And then Another thing that Heather said is if you have stuff that you know you need to do, but it's not your favorite thing to do in Mary Kay, okay? And maybe it's booking or whatever, if it is, then go somewhere that makes you feel better about, like she said, sometimes people go outside or go to their pool or go to a coffee shop, somewhere that it will motivate you to do what you need to do, okay? And she says, and if that don't work, then you just have to make yourself do it anyway, or you're not going to make the goal. And so, but when you work for somebody else, when I work for someone else, I tell you what, there was a lot of things they asked me to do and I did not want to do them. I mean, I didn't enjoy doing them. Okay. But guess what? It was part of my job and I did enjoy getting a paycheck. So I had to do it. Like when you work for someone else, how many of y'all work for somebody else and there are things you don't like to do, but you have to do at your job? We all have that. And so you are your own boss. You got to make yourself do these things. And whether it's to get on the phone and book yourself some appointments, do some of those 5 and 5s. If you don't know what that is, go back 2 weeks ago and listen to the Boss Babe call. We talked about it. It's where you just show 5 products in 5 minutes and you do some individual appointments. And you just meet with a ton of people, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and see how many people you can meet with. Almost everybody will give you 5 minutes of their time to show you some new stuff. Why wouldn't they? Okay. So, that's a simple way to do it. Get people on your sales director's things that she's doing, the calls and the things like that she's doing. But mainly just see some faces. We just had our unit meeting and I'm telling you, we had some high sales and all the people that sold a lot, $900, $1,000, $1,200, it's because they did faces last week, and one of the things we're doing as a group in our unit and some of the other directors is we're going for $1,000 day in the month of May. And we're picking our day and we're going to work that day so that we can really make some things happen in May because there is time. Today was a day, they say like the 21st is when people usually start giving up on their goal for the month. And they're like, they used to call it National Give Up Day. And, it's like, well, and you start thinking those things in your head. I'm not going to get it. It's too late. Look at it. I only got a week left, and you start going down a bad rabbit trail. So instead, we're going to take some positive actions to get these goals done so that you can achieve the things you need to do in the month of May. And there's plenty of month left, even though there's a million graduations and graduation parties and honor nights and ballerinas and baseball, even though. But still, Walmart did not shut down. Kohl's and Sephora has not shut down. The Ulta store didn't shut down. Why? Because people need makeup to go to all those events, right? So we still can make a lot of sales even when people are busy. Okay, I want to share my screen with you, and I'm going to share this video, and this is where you want to get your piece of paper out, okay? And some of you may have watched this. If you want to watch it again, excuse me, and you are in the Mary Kay National area, you can look under the Mary Kay National area and Let's Connect. But it might just be for directors. I'm not even sure. But it's always good to watch it again. It'll be my second time watching it. Okay. So let me just make this screen a little bit bigger. Here we go.
Is unmatched. Today, you have a privilege of learning some great social media tips straight from the Queen's mouth. Independent Senior Sales Director Jennifer Bessiker is not only the reigning queen of unit sales for the Emerald Seminar, she's also the reigning and 3-time queen of Director's Court of Personal Sales. I love to share some of the highlights of her Mary Kay journey. Jennifer began her Mary Kay business in June of 2003 and debuted as an independent sales director less than a year later. She has earned the use of 11 Mary Kay career cards, with 10 of those being the prestigious pink Cadillacs. Jennifer has been a member of the Circle of Excellence 17 times, and in 2011, she earned the most coveted award in all of Mary Kay when she was named the annual Miss Go Give. And she is so excited to share some of her most successful tips with all of you right now. Please welcome the Mary Kay National Area's own independent senior sales director, Jennifer Bessiker.
I'm honored to be sharing with you today how I run a successful Facebook customer group. Ever since the pandemic, I've been building and staying connected with my customers through Facebook. Here are my top 10 tips on running a private customer Facebook group. Number one, create a private customer Facebook group and invite your customers, family, and friends to join. Number two, ask your besties and a family member or two to be your hype girls and comment on your post. No one wants to be the first to comment, but once someone else starts commenting, the rest will follow through. Number three, schedule daily posts. I like to schedule 3 posts per day: a good morning post, a product knowledge post, and a fun engagement post. I schedule one for the morning, one for midday, and one for the evening. My first post of the day is a good morning post. I Google good morning, happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I pick a picture that I like, usually with a cup of coffee on it because I'm a big coffee lover. Or sometimes I'll create my own by taking a selfie with my eye patches on and coffee. I will often ask them to post in the comments a picture of their favorite coffee mug and take a selfie with it. This can help build interaction and excitement in your group. My second post is an engagement post. I just Google Facebook engagement post and pick one I think is fun. I have found that my customers love to comment and give their opinion on these types of posts. Example, do you like iced coffee or do you like hot coffee? My third post is a Mary Kay product knowledge post. I like to go to our Mary Kay Facebook group and just copy their daily post. I love this company has already thought of everything for us. Great product pictures and the verbiage to go along with it. All you have to do is copy and paste. It's that easy. I also like to post selfies of me using some of my favorite products and share why I love them. Number 4, I offer a Win It Wednesday every week. I post a picture of Mary Kay products and ask them to comment if they would love to win this product or a discount on it. Customers love to comment on things like this. 5, I offer a freebie Friday every week. Again, I post a picture of Mary Kay products and I ask them to comment below if they'd like a sample of that product. I mail out samples to them and then I follow up to see how they liked it. Number 6, monthly birthday celebrations. I do a post at the beginning of the month asking who has a birthday this month to comment below so we can celebrate them. I offer a birthday discount to everyone who has a birthday that month, and it's good throughout their birthday month. Number 7, go live weekly in your group. I personally go live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. for Coffee with Jen. I usually go without makeup on and my hair is in a ponytail. Now, why did I pick Saturday mornings at 9 a.m.? Because I knew that was a day and time I could commit to. Pick a day and a time that works for you. At first, nobody was showing up on my lives, but I kept going live every week. And eventually, when I added new people, they started to join me. But what do I talk about on these lives? I talk about 2 to 3 products and why I love them. I don't share product ingredients or facts. I share why I love the product and how it makes my skin look and feel. Sometimes I demo the product on my face, or I just show them the product, or even a picture if I don't have the product in stock. I usually offer a special, buy 2, get 1 half off the products that I share. When the live is over, I will then post product fact sheets about each product. You can find that under Mary Kay In Touch under Product Central. That way, the customers that want to learn more about the products and their ingredients and facts, she can just click and read. I also talk about things that interest me, like coffee, wine, my doggies, my grandkids. During my lives, we have conversations back and forth through the comments. Not only do they talk to me, but they talk to each other. I will ask questions like, what's everyone doing this weekend? Then I will share with them what I'm doing. I will ask them for their opinions of things in my life. Like recently, we decided to refinish our hardwood floors. So I asked my customers, do you think I should go light or do you think I should go dark? Then once my floors were refinished, I gave them a live tour. They loved it. One time I was babysitting my grandkids, and they went live with me. I believe our customers love to get to know us outside of being their Mary Kay beauty consultant. They want to know you as a person. Make sure to be yourself and not try to be like anyone else. My customer Facebook group has become a community of friendship, and I believe going live weekly has been the key. Number 8, welcome and tag all new customers as they join your group. Number 9, make sure you comment back on every comment a customer makes in your post in a timely manner. If my customers comment on something, I usually comment back to her within 24 hours. Otherwise, they might lose interest and stop commenting on your post. And number 10, consistency is the key. I like to plan out my posts for the week on Sunday evenings. One of the nice things about Facebook is that you can schedule posts up to 30 days out. I find it helpful to plan out a week in advance so I don't have to think about it every day. Well, thanks for watching and good luck with your customer Facebook group.
Wow, thank you so much, Jennifer, for sharing those incredible tips. Now that you've heard those great tips, I have a little challenge for you that can put them to good use. It's called the Kitchen Table Challenge. My great-grandmother, Mary Kay Ash, was sitting at a kitchen table
Hang
a
on, you
lot
guys.
like this one when she created a plan for this dream company. One where women could succeed by being
This is funny.
exactly who they
I
were
can't stop the
on
thing.
their own terms and in their own time.
There it is.
That plan, of course, turned in.
Y'all probably heard it. I stopped the thing, but then that's actually Mary Kay's granddaughter, great granddaughter, and she was giving some tips as well. So I am going to switch it back over there, but I just wanted to tell y'all, some of you are brand new in Mary Kay, and you may even did not even know that Mary Kay had a great granddaughter, but this is her. She's head of the foundation, and she was helping do this call, and she has a couple of tips, and then we will end the call with that. So it's pretty short. So let me see if I can back her back up here a second. Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Thank you so much, Jennifer, for sharing those incredible tips. Now that you've heard those great tips, I have a little challenge for you that can put them to good use. It's called the Kitchen Table Challenge. My great-grandmother, Mary Kay Ash, was sitting at a kitchen table a lot like this one when she created a plan for this dream company. One where women could succeed by being exactly who they were on their own terms and in their own time. That plan, of course, turned into this amazing company that we all love so much. So here's your challenge. I want you to sit down at your own kitchen table with a notepad and a pen or a laptop if you prefer, and write down a goal that you want to achieve by the end of the seminar year. You've got about 7.5 weeks to achieve your goal, so planning will be key. At a seminar speech she once gave, my great-grandmother said, "You can eat an elephant one bite at a time. So take your goal and break it down into monthly, weekly, and daily segments. You'll find that this is easy to obtain. First, select your goals, write them down, and be precise to know exactly what it is that you want. Second, chart your course. Make a plan and stick with it. Make it work for you. Plan your work and work your plan. Third, commit yourself. Let nothing or no one or any circumstance deter you. Fourth, you have to expect results. Expect success. Around here, we are realists. We expect a miracle every day. Do all these things and success will come your way." Those were my great-grandmother's words, and I believe that just as this worked for her, it can truly work for you too. When you see me at the Mary Kay National Area Party in Pink at seminar, I want you to come talk with me and let me know how you did on your kitchen table challenge. And I can't wait to chat with every one of you.
Okay, you guys, that was Jessica Bear. We love her. I think it's just great to hear her tell about Mary Kay Ash and some of the things that Mary Kay would be telling us. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. You can hang out a second and then, well, matter of fact, let's just do this. Let's open it up just really quick. And then I'm going to open the gallery up. And so maybe one takeaway from Jennifer, myself, or Jessica, okay? Something that maybe moved you or something you're going to put into action right now, okay?
That visualization. I mean, just seeing myself cross the stage and get my ring, get my bee, and get my necklace. I mean, that visualization of.
Okay, I love it. And see, she's motivated by number one. Okay. All right, thank you, Gina. All right, who else? Any of y'all? Okay, Donna? You have to unmute, sister. There you go.
I'm going to sit down and make my goals. Then I'm going to break them down daily, monthly. And I'm going to plan my work. And then by God, I'm going to make it work.
Oh, girl.
I know she is.
All right, sounds good. Okay, who else has something?
I'm going to add some things into my Facebook groups. I got some really great ideas from Jen. And the last thing that Jessica said, expect the results. After we do all the things, that's something that I might need a little polishing up on. Expect the results.
Exactly. I love it. Okay. Who else has something?
I love the posting out for 30 days. Sorry, Selah.
That's okay.
Like, I know you have to take the time, but y'all, where's my picture?
You went away.
There I am. There I am. Anyway, just taking the time to do it, y'all. A successful business, you have to put work into it. But those tips that she gave, and I've met her before, she don't sit on her laurels, you know. she works and makes it work. But I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking about that number 2. I'm like, oh, punch you in the stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yeah, on the different ways to motivate.
Visualization. I'm like, oh.
I know. It's whichever one, right? You just don't know. Selah, what were you going to say?
I think $1,000 day will lead to a happy way for everyone.
I do too, Selah. You know, that belief that you can do it. And you know, you guys, even if it's someone that's never bought from you before, you may see her at church, you may see her at the grocery store and say, hey, I got this huge goal I'm trying to do. And you'll be surprised. People are buying it from somewhere. They absolutely are. Okay. Who else has something that you'd like to share?
I really liked how she brought it back to sitting around the kitchen table with a notepad and pen, back to the basics on that, and putting it back in order, and tying both of those into it together. I think that's like so critical. Sometimes we think about it, but unless we actually write it down, do it, and follow through, we don't realize what we did or didn't do.
Thank you. And I really like on Jen's how she has a consistent schedule of going live once a week, and she picks Saturday morning. It just gets her customers involved, not just to be like a sale, but like she gets to know them and they get to know her by her going live and then commenting. And so I'm sure that like that's one thing with Facebook, not being able to like go live right into Facebook. We don't see the comments in there like we used to. So I think it could be important to go in there and do that and go live. Yep. And like she said, she didn't even put makeup on. She's like, hey, listen, I'm drinking my coffee. How are y'all doing today? People like that stuff. They really do, because guess what people do when they get up on Saturday morning? Scrolling. And then they go, oh, what's she talking about? And especially if you're somewhat, if you're real with them, they're going to want to get on there and see. I mean, and hey, like she said, the first few she did, nobody's on there. And so she just chatted with herself for a minute. And it don't have to be no 2-hour conversation. I'm sure Jen only talked for like 10 minutes or something on there, just a short little something, So I thought there were some really great tips. I wanted to listen to it again anyway to write them down. And I do like the idea, the consistency she does about Win It Wednesday, because that makes people always check your group on Wednesdays to see what you're doing. or what was the one Freebie Friday where she sent
Friday,
the
yep.
sample out? So
Mhm.
those are some things that all of us can just pick a couple of those and start them in
Yeah.
our groups. Because if you feel like you have a dead group, was a dead group is when you post, and you go back and nobody say anything and nobody's even putting a like on it. No likes, no comments. They're like, is anybody even on here? So it could be that you can kind of get it back revived by, tagging some people individually on it and also just doing some freebies and things like that. And at your party, say, hey, I got a really fun Facebook group. I do Win It Wednesdays and stuff like that. So anyway. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much. We're going to have an awesome week. I know we are. Next Monday is Memorial Day. Okay. So we will not have our Boss Babe call next Monday night, or the unit meeting call, but I will be going live in my unit group this weekend at some point. But is that good with you, Gina and Maureen?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's
I
great.
figured so. Okay, yeah. So y'all go to the beach, enjoy it, and then have your $1,000 day on Tuesday.
Hey, can't we
But
just
I do
it?
need all y'all to report in. Okay.
Can you pre-schedule it?
What?
I know live means live, but can you
What, the Boss
make
Babe
a
call?
live? No, I mean like us, like for our unit meetings and stuff. And can you do a?
You definitely could. You could do it early and
I'm
you
just thinking.